I'm gonna do some assuming here, my friends. You probably wanna be financially free. Maybe you wanna build a body that you will be proud of. Whatever you wanna do, you have people in your life that are stopping you from achieving it. And you probably not even realize that right now, bro. Everyone online is telling you, yeah, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Is the quote that this video is titled. And it's true. You know this. But your life doesn't seem to improve with you knowing this knowledge. You probably don't even know what you should do about it. I listened to this guy speak to me that I should eliminate losers from my life, okay? I should only speak to good people. How do you find those good people? I listened to these guys as well. About 10 years ago, it's 2015, I'm 14 years old. I'm playing Minecraft with my online friends, but I hate every second of it. Not because I'm losing, no. I'm beating everyone, but because these people are the only friends I have. I'm looking into my monitor, but I'm typing on my keyboard. This is the first time in my life I'm writing a note to myself. But it's not a pleasant one. I have no friends, I got nobody to talk to, I have nobody to make memories with. And I literally don't see a future for myself. That's what I'm writing right now. I write that something needs to change. And as I'm reading what I wrote, all of a sudden, all of these random memories pop up in my mind from school when I was sitting alone in my class, nobody was around me. And I was the only one on lunch break who stayed in class and didn't go to lunch because I didn't want to speak to other kids. I was too shy to go and eat in a crowded area. I had, my social anxiety was so fucking bad. So I need to find some friends. Or I can just get 10 cats and be a happy, proud cat owner. If they wouldn't be my friends, then my life is over. 2 years later, my wish came true. I do not have cats, but it's the middle of summer. I am now 16 years old and I'm pushing my bike up this hill into the forest. I can hear the trees rustling in the wind and I can feel the summer heat on my arms. It's so hot right now, but the closer I get to the forest, the quieter it gets, and now all I can hear are just the leaves rustling in the wind. But I am here with two of my only friends, Tristan and Sebastian. Turns out these guys have a very interesting hobby. They like to push their bike up this steep hill and then ride it down without dying. And this is also my new hobby as well, because I'm a part of this group. As I'm pushing the bike, I look up and I see the dirt road that we created out of dirt and wood. And every time we get here, this is the exact road we go. We did this because you don't want to accidentally run through a tree. We are not cats. We just have one life. We are now almost at the top of this bike track when Tristan, who is the shortest of our group, says that his friends from his village are making a campfire in this forest to have fun while drinking and doing all sorts of things. He suggests that we should join them. I look at Sebastian, but now his eyes are brighter than the sun. I know what he thinks. Sebastian is a guy who's very good at making up excuses. So I'm convinced he has come up with a great one to avoid going there. He says it's a great idea. Because there will be girls. As soon as I hear this, my world falls apart. Because I don't wanna go. I am the oldest here, while Sebastian is the youngest. But we all still are virgins. They start hyping themselves up because combining alcohol with girls means fun. And you have to understand, we are virgins. So this is good news for us. One little detail, I never drank alcohol and I never planned on drinking it. But looking at their excitement, now I wanna give it a try. Because at the end of the day, I am a horny teenager. A few hours later, we are walking on this long dirt road to the forest with fields on both sides. And there can be any animals here, which is confirmed later when I see eyes, so we are forced to go quicker. But the moon is bright enough for me to see everything. I can see the road, I can see the hill which we were riding down earlier, and the stars are everywhere, bro. It's beautiful. But below that hill in the distance, there is a light that's flickering, and I know exactly that this is that campfire we are going to. We can see it from the distance. But the closer we get, the more nervous I get. Now we are so close to it that I can hear the girls laughing. And this makes me even more nervous because I used to always get rejected by girls. We are now sitting by this campfire. It's a little opening with the forest all around me. If I look back, there's forest. If I look forward, there's forest. Everywhere I look, there's forest. But when I look at the campfire, to the right of it, there's my 2 friends with 4 girls. And to the left, there's a few people. But as I'm looking at this campfire, I feel that something is wrong. So I start counting how many people are here. With myself included, there's 10 people here. I don't recognize any faces here, apart from Tristan and Sebastian. There's so many people here, yet I still managed to sit by myself and be a loser. But as I'm looking at everyone, I decided that I will take charge. This is not how I'm gonna be. I'm not going to sit here alone like a loser. I'm going to join my friends with the girls. And my mission is, I'm going to make them laugh. Because if I can make them laugh, that must mean I'm not a loser, right? So I did just that. I stand up and I start walking to my friends with those girls. But as soon as I arrive and I'm now standing right next to them, all of a sudden, things get quiet. They stop laughing, they stop joking. They're now looking at me. So my stomach drops. They did this for a very short moment, yet enough for me to get scared. I can feel my palms getting sweaty now. But as I promised to myself, I start saying stupid shit to make them laugh. But it works only like 50% of the time. Most of my attempts are left with silence and weird looks. This doesn't feel good for me right now. That's when one of the girls looked at me and she told me that I should start drinking because I still haven't. Yeah, I think she wants me to shut up, to not say anything more stupid. I look at her and I instantly realize that this is my target. She's sitting on this big log. She's blonde. She's got big blue eyes that I can still see in the darkness. She's got big lips. She's short and I can tell that she goes to the gym. I can tell because she's wearing those black short shorts with the white stripes. Oh man, I'm going to call her Vanessa. She's beautiful. So I instantly agreed to drink something. I'm thinking it's going to impress her. This was my first time drinking alcohol and I hated every second of it. None of us got late because the girls left early. So after a time we left and we slept at Tristan's house. The next day my dad came to pick me up with my mom. I'm now sitting in the back seats of their car. But I feel terrible. Because I'm thinking about last night. I didn't make them laugh. And that must mean I'm a loser. This hurts my confidence because my friends who I wanted to be similar to ignored me yesterday. So I'm just looking out the window now, with sadness filling my body. My mom, who sits next to me, notices me and she asks me what's wrong. I never do this, but I actually tell her. And when I tell them what's bothering me, it breaks my mom's heart. For the rest of the ride home, they try to convince me that I'm funny and that they are weird. And it does make me feel better, but as I'm listening to them, I realize how stupid this situation is. I realize how stupid I am. I don't actually like them that much, but they are the only friends I have, so it hurts me. But I am trading loneliness for becoming someone who I don't want to be. Because I never liked alcohol, I never drank it. Yet I did it because with them, it felt normal. When I was alone, I hated even the idea of doing it. I did not make my friends laugh, but I realized that I'm the average of them. And that is an alcoholic. That is not me. My friend, this is what you can learn from my 16-year-old self. By the way, bro, are you listening? Are you actually following through? Or are you just playing with your phone? Are you focused on this video right now? Do you actually want this to change your life? This is some real shit right now, my friend. If I had this video when I was younger and I would listen and follow through on what now is coming, it would absolutely change my life and in so many good ways. But I think that by now all of the TikTok brains left the video already, so this is for you, my friend. This part of the video is gonna suck. So if you're not ready for this, I want you to click off right now and go watch some entertain shit. It's too hard for you. Please, just click off right now. This is not for some light stomachs, bro. I'm gonna tell you the brutal truth. If you wanna become a better person and actually start making money online and do whatever the fuck you want in life. I don't think you're ready for this. If you stayed here, you're brave, bro. Let's go. If you stayed here, this part of the video can change your life, bro. When I was 19 years old, I had this friend. Let's call him Jacob. And it was a friend who I really grew up with. We had a lot of fun. We laughed almost always when we were out together, hanging out. But as time went by, I realized that this guy is just not built to be with me in my life. And actually one day when I was hanging out with him, I noticed that he was kind of weird. He was acting distant, he was acting like he literally was ignoring me when he was one-on-one with me. Can you imagine that? So I asked him, bro, why are you like this? Do you actually want to be here with me? And he replied with, I'm just weird today. So I was like, okay, all right. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I went out with him maybe 2 more times, but all those times, he was the same. It felt like he didn't even want to be there. So I said, okay, fuck this. I'm not going to spend time with this guy. Because I realized that every time I went home after hanging out with him, I felt like shit. I did not feel good. I felt like he was ruining me. And no, he did not have any mental issues. We talked about that also. He just didn't want to hang out with me. And it was at this time when I said, fuck this, that I saw myself moving to higher mountains much quicker. I realized that this guy was like an anchor for my life. If I kept him around, I would still be a loser. I would still hang out with losers. Because turns out, a few years later when I met him, he's the same. Maybe even worse, because I saw him drinking with his friends. When he was with me, he never did this. But suddenly, he's going down a terrible path. I would be going down with him, because I would think it's normal. So what I want you to do, my friend, right now is, I want you to look around your friend circle. Literally, you need to do this. If you actually want to move to higher mountains, you have to do this. Look around your friend circle and ask yourself one question with every single guy or girl you hang out with. So think of 5 people you spend the most time with, and with every single one ask this question. Do I wanna be exactly like this guy? This is going to be brutal, but this is exactly what's gonna make a difference. You have to be brutal about this, bro. You can't give your attention to random people or people who are not good in your life. And you don't have to cut them off like those people online tell you. No, fuck that shit, bro. They are not your ex-girlfriends. Shut the fuck up. All you have to do is ask yourself this question, answer it honestly, with full honesty. And if they are not the person you wanna be like, just hang out with them less. It's okay to have them in your social circle, kinda. Not in your closest one, of course, but it's good to know them, because maybe that friend is good when you want to play tennis or something, but he's not good when you want to go to the gym. So you naturally play tennis with that guy, go to the gym with that guy. You don't limit your life to what these idiots are talking to you about. Oh, cut them off completely. Shut the fuck up, bro. That's bullshit. That doesn't work and it's fucking rude. Just hang out with them less. And hang out more with the people you want to be like. So if you don't have such people in your life, it's good to go to places where these people would probably hang out. A good tip for you, if you want to build a business, go to any cafe in your city in the morning times from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Because picture a businessman. He goes to the coffee shop every morning to get a coffee and work on his laptop. Not every single one, of course, but sometimes they do this. I met very nice guys just like this, who want to build a business. So that's one idea, bro. I really hope that you will change this, bro. Also, my friends, I wanted to say this only to the people who stayed from here. I have launched my one-on-one coaching, and if you want these results to be much quicker and much more custom tailored answers for you, I think you will really like talking to me. Because trust me, bro, I know the power of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are the average of them. And if you spend a lot of time with somebody who's been through all of this, who can tell you no bullshit how it actually is, that's gonna give you exactly what you want, the life you want. You're gonna start making money online. You're gonna start building the physique. You're gonna get girls. Whatever the fuck you want, I think we can talk. And it's gonna help you a lot. So if you are interested, click the first link in the description. Book a call, brother. But be fast, because I think my calendar is gonna get fucked very soon. So claim your spot while it's free. Alright, brother. We go above and beyond. Bah!